Welcome back, my gardening friends. Well, it's that time of the season where we get to reveal our new potatoes, he says. So these were the swift that we planted on the 11th of March. Good morning, Mr. Robin. And there's 4 seed potatoes in there. These have been in the grow room at home. Now today I'm going to be harvesting hopefully some new potatoes. I'll get them from somewhere, even if there's none in here. But with early potatoes, you can physically just bring them out, take off these nice potatoes, and then if there's any small ones on that you're not keen on, you can replant it. I haven't got the room, but that's a great way of increasing your crop. So we've got 1 seed potato there, really still nice and firm. Oh, another nice little one there. Mrs. Kale loved those. There's no blight on these, so these will go in the compost bin. Oh, I've got some green on those, so I'll be saving those for seed potatoes. I can plant those perhaps around the August time. No, these are just nice. Don't we just love it when the skins peel off? I'll peel off in a minute when I get the toilet, give them a bit of toilet brush action. These are the swift, of course. They will produce early. But you don't get so many. But who wants a massive plate full of new potatoes when you've got some nice spring onions to have with them, some nice lettuce, and some nice radishes you can harvest from the allotment, which we'll be looking at shortly. But this material, look, it's absolutely beautiful. No wonder my potatoes pay me back in such kindness. I may as well just do the other bag. I bought them back up from home. Not much top, but plenty of bottom. So we've got 3 seed in there. I'll reuse those labels. What a lovely sound that is. These are the potatoes we love on our salads. Like I say, you see all those little potatoes there, you could plant them on and get another crop. But, oh, there's 1 squidgy potato. I'm pleased with those. Kept them in the greenhouse and the greenhouse grow room, and then brought them out on those lovely days when we've had some nice rain. No doubt I'll find some more, but I've been doing some more sifting to try and fill some other beds up. But the material's been really dry, so I've been soaking it overnight. Just so that the dry it just takes some rehydrating. Oh, my back's not so good today. It's been damp and horrible, thunderstorms. Some of these videos you'll probably see a week later, but it's Saturday the 14th, day before Father's Day. But let's get these washed, and anybody that hasn't seen this before, be prepared. Hold on tight. Using the Dongchen drill that we reviewed. Forward or reverse, doesn't really matter. Speed 2. Automatic release as well. Oh, where have I put my tray? Don't really want to waste this water, but it goes into the wood chips anyway. So all that soil that was on there isn't going home. It's staying on the allotment in one form or another. Right, next, lettuce. Now this just might be a coincidence, but there's the lettuce that we planted in the bed that had some manure. See that lettuce on the right hand side? Well, there it is. In the bed that we've got the buried sheep's wool. Now, that's a lettuce, guys. That's the same variety. I'm definitely going to buy some more sheep's wool when it becomes available, and I suggest you try it as well. And anybody that's local to me, North Warwickshire, who wants a 1 ton bag, not a ton, but a quantity, cubic metre of sheep's wool for around about 20 odd pounds, please let me know via my Gmail and I'll try and arrange it for you. The good thing about the lampshades, harvested that one, is that it protects them from the weather, the soil splash and everything else. But when it rains, of course, the leaves on the side tend to start to rot. But when you've got this much lettuce, I think I might just lift the lampshade up a bit, try and cut it off at the bottom without, oh dear, crunch crunch. There we go. Ah, dear me. How do you harvest this, guys? There we go. I didn't put slug pellets around these this time. So just got a few bits and bobs there, bit of whitefly, bit of everything else. But yes, I washed the lettuce at home. But that's what you call a lettuce. Ooh, red ants as well. Oh dear me. Right, I'll put that with the potatoes. Well, that's opened the bed up a little bit, you must agree. Successional sowing of the radishes, different varieties. Always put plenty of seed in. So when you do a harvest, you get some nice radishes. If I don't pick these now, they'll go to seed. But remember last year we had carrots in these raised boxes. These are loft water tanks with the wick that goes into the blue barrels below. And it's strange how some can grow, some don't, giving them space, but I haven't given these much space. Keep them all, it's good compost. I have taken a few out of here, but this is the Flamboyant 3. looks a nice radish. These are the Sparkler 3 radish. They're my saved seeds. So basically, you get some that look like that, and then some that look like this. Now that's what the Sparkler 3 are supposed to look like, but when you save the seed, it can mutate because of the pollinators. But it's a radish. Does it matter what it looks like? These certainly haven't grown as well, so I'm just going to pick out a few because it is nice to have some different ones. And these haven't gone to seed yet. You can tell because it hasn't gone awful, but when you cut them, you can tell when they're not the best. But all I do with these is tie them up, give them a swill, take them home and cut these off afterwards, because we want to keep all the moisture in there, keep them in a sealed thing. So I'm going to be here for another couple of hours doing the plot one tour, etc. So we don't want them to go soft straight away. And the soil in here it's reasonable, not overly wet, because it's drawing up any moisture, and the thunderstorms have really give them just a little drop of rain to keep them going. Let's move on to my first sowings of the spring onions. Carefully tease them out the ground. Now, a lot of people these days sow 8 to 10 seeds in a little cell tray. Once we know that they've germinated, we can plant them out, and then literally you're taking home what you would normally buy from the shops, and they're a beautiful size. I think I've picked the best ones. I think I've got a beetroot ready somewhere. That's lovely grated on the salad crop. So let's go and have a look at the beetroot bed. Now, I bought this beetroot. This was in the same tray, but I planted this out first of all. So, and this has been covered in, oh my goodness. This has got the sheep's wool to try and stop the beet leaf miner. And look at the size of that. And some of these here are only thumbnail size. Well, that's a surprise. And look at the health, how healthy that is. This bed's had manure over the winter. We topped it up with some of my homemade compost, and literally it's produced something as fresh as that. I don't think the sheep's wool's made any difference with the growth, but looking along here, we found one at this end with beet leaf miner in a previous video. We took all the leaves off, and that also looks lush. So, well pleased with that. I only pause and record, guys, and that's why I keep disappearing behind the camera. Well, I'm certainly happy with that harvest. Videos creeping on again. I try and keep them down to a short length, but because we've harvested, we need to get planting as well. So let's go and do a little bit of sowing. So we're underneath the shade of the holly tree. That is north. Normally our lettuce plants, etc., especially the pak choi. I've been holding these back. They were all sown at the same time, but this has been sort of well watered. We'll pick the best ones. Try and squeeze 4 in. That one doesn't look very good, considering I planted the seeds and they all grew. Just can't bear throwing anything away. I'd rather give it a chance. We'll have a couple of rows of that. And we'll see how they do under the shade. It's a bit of a task filling these beds up, as you know. I'm having to make my own compost. I think I've already done 300 litres just to get halfway along. Some lettuce. I thought, what variety are these? Ah dear. Again, all I've done is planted the lettuce up. Some weeds there. We don't want them to get too big. I'll get those planted as the time's going to be running on. And then the spring onions there. These are white Lisbon. I've got some, the Irikushi or whatever. Always had trouble with white Lisbon, but this year everything seems to be growing really well. Now these tend not to root very well, so one has to be a little bit careful. These can be put in a little bit closer together. Just tease them out a little bit. And then just push the soil up to make those, the greens face up in the air. So it's all right harvesting, but we've just, in the background, you've got to think successional sowing, successional sowing. Didn't have many spring onions last year. To have this many now, it's quite exciting. It means that Mrs. K hasn't got to buy as many. Well, we'll see how these get on. These old galvanised tanks used to be water tanks. They've gone rusty, old. So I'm reusing, repurposing. Oh, nearly forgot. Let's get some more of these in. They look like they're a good variety to grow. So, as usual, make sure the soil's damp. Give it a little fertile. Sow reasonably thinly. Now I know these grow really well. Plenty of seed in there. I'll do another row. That's all sorted. The lettuce in the top there, I'm going to leave them in the cell trays a bit longer. That'll hold them back. So when I harvest some more, I can get those planted in. I think I've got 2 stations spare now where we harvested that large lettuce. I can plant them there. If you've liked the content, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down for the interaction. Leave me a comment, please. Some great comments coming. I'm getting some great viewers who will take the time to share their thoughts and experiences. Unfortunately, it looks like the allotment cat has decided to use this as a toilet. The seedlings we started obviously have been kicked out, etc. I don't think it's any point in planting these, but we'll do it anyway. But at the end of the day, without the cats, the mice and the rat population would go up. So I'm going to have to take it on the chin and hope that whatever it's left there will make these carrots and parsnips grow really well. As long as I don't get it on my fingers. Weed as we go. Happy gardening to you all. Till next time, my friends. Ta-ra for now. Don't forget the end screens.